says we're live.
Yeah, I think we are live.
Let's see.
We are live. It's coming on now. Let's see. It's coming on now.
So you're on. Mine's not on for some reason.
YouTube will give us a 5-second delay. Just so that way.
How's everybody doing? Nobody's on yet. So.
Nobody's here yet. It's all good. We're in a different location.
Where are Sherry?
Where are we?
Where are we, Sherry?
I don't know if we can move the computer around to show where we're at, but I've got a big old banner up there I don't know how to get rid of.
This says premieres at 7 p.m. on my, like it's not, it's probably 8 p.m.
No, we're live.
Yeah, but here on my says premieres at 8 p.m.
Oh, that's your different thing. Rainbow Springs. Hey, Victoria.
Hey there. What is all that stuff behind us? Look, it's shipping label.
It's a Chewy box.
Wait, let's cover it.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We got junk in here. Yeah, I've got like.
We're in my pickup truck in a Walmart parking lot because we have no good signal where we're camping at Rainbow Springs. So we had to go find one. We had to go find a signal. And this was the best signal around that we could get.
Yep.
Besides a restaurant. We were going to go in a restaurant, but the signal here was better than a restaurant. And they wouldn't give us a reservation to like get the most ideal seat outdoors so we could have the stream, the Rainbow River in the background.
Make it look good. Yeah, we couldn't. Hey, everyone. Now everybody's popping on in here. It's good to see ya.
And the reason we're not outside at the restaurant is because there's a tropical storm in the Gulf of Mexico. And we're real close to the Gulf of Mexico. Rainbow Springs is near the west coast of Florida, which is near the Gulf. And all these rain bands are coming on shore. So we're getting rain. So we can't hang outside like we want to anyway. We'd be in our RV, but the signal's so bad at the campground that we can't do the live outside or inside the campground. So
yeah, we've got some rainy weather. So I don't have any moderators, so bear with us as, we're checking our phone. Bear with us. You got to, volume down.
Oh, yeah, well, I was having problems there.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking at that.
All right, we see Daydream about nice things there. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you guys.
Hey, everybody.
I
added my link, so if anybody wants to hop on here, we are kind of new to StreamYard. Last time we did this, we did it through YouTube Studio. So I wanted to try to use StreamYard, but that's got all these banners, and I got to figure all this stuff out. I got to get help with that.
So I see another name, Mel Netel. Living free zip code list. Sorry, that was a mouthful right there.
Living free zip code list.
Right. Nice to see you guys. Glad
awesome.
You joined on.
Epic RV Adventures is in the house.
Yeah.
Daydream about nice things. We got Victoria Coffee. We got everybody's in here. Hey, everyone. So I tried to hop on a couple of the lives today with everyone, and I kept getting knocked off because of our internet. So yeah,
or lack thereof.
the lack thereof. So yeah, we are in a Walmart parking lot because this is important. We said we were going to do a live at 7:30. Oh, we have a Walmart person looking at us right now.
Are you here to pick up an order?
No. Thank you.
Just a second.
No, y'all are good.
We're next to the curbside pickup parking area. And the lady asked us if we're waiting for a pickup. We didn't park in their parking. We parked outside their pickup area. So
We were
somebody else.
parked as close as we could to the building so that we could steal some Wi-Fi from Walmart.
Yep, that's what we're doing. Stealing Wi-Fi. We'll probably get that interruption again. But, you know, we've been having such a great time at Rainbow Springs. It hasn't been raining Thursday and Friday. Sherry's work in the mornings, and I've been kayaking and running down the river, and I got great video of the river and the underwater views with my GoPro and all the wildlife, fish and birds and all kinds of cool things. Springs bubbling out of the ground, the bottom of the river with the sand percolating. It's just exciting to do. So we've been having a good time. And then after lunch, I come back after lunch. Sherry finishes up her work.
Yep.
And we jump out on the kayak or the raft down the stream with our family and our friends. So we had my sisters and my brother all there with us having fun. And it has been a great trip. Today has been the only real bummer because it's been raining most of the time. But other than that, and at night, we've been having the campfire and having fun around the campfire, having a fun game. Oh, s'mores and other things have been really great and having a good time here at Rainbow Springs. So can't wait to edit the video. Don't know when that'll be because we're going to be, you know, several weeks behind in the editing department. I'm actually, what did I just uploaded for tomorrow? I think it's Rainbow Springs from a year ago.
From last year.
Which I didn't have a YouTube channel though, so it's not going to be like one of those great videos of lots of cool footage lining up and being very fluid. But all that to say, we're making lots of video footage right now and getting that in our memory card so we can edit and make a cool video in the next month or so. So yeah, let's look and see. I haven't seen the comments, so let me read if there's any comments out there. From Virginia, we got Victoria from Virginia. Nice. How's the weather in Virginia? It's rainy here in Denellen, Florida.
Yeah, Denellen. We were laughing because we got a tornado warning that came across our phone, so that was not funny. But we flipped on the TV to see if we could get the weather, and we could pick up a little bit of cable, like through the antenna. And apparently, the weather forecaster for the weekend isn't very up to date to the city names, so she was butchering all the towns that she was saying. If you live in this area, look out because there's a storm. And we're like, that's not how you say the name of the town. Like,
yeah, it's not easy when you live in places like Itchituckney and Denellen. I don't know. What was the other one?
Bunnell. And she called it Bunnell.
Right, and De Leon, she called it Deloney or what?
Yeah, the Lion.
The Lion.
She called it the Lion.
Yes. Well, we had some other great misadventures with rafting. We got our raft and we're heading out to get onto the water, and we found a shortcut through these little woods. And when we did the shortcut and started getting to our place to launch the raft, our raft was deflated. It punctured a hole in our raft going to get on the water. So I had to call my sister April to bring us
to get bailed out
some rafts so we could take a trip on the river and give her our flat raft so she could give us an inflated raft.
And then when we came back, we didn't have the key to the truck.
Yeah, they have a tram system that you can pay, but it wasn't running. So you had to go down river, park your truck to get in it so you can get back. Well, when I parked it, I didn't leave my keys in there. I left my keys back in the camper. So when we got to the truck, we're like, can't drive back. So I had to call my sister to bail us out. Bail us out again. Thank God for my sister, April. She just rescued us. And then my brother actually carried the keys to us on a scooter. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun and misadventures here at Rainbow Springs Campground.
So, yeah, Victoria, like for warning conditions, for us, if going into hurricane season, if we were in a in fear of a hurricane hitting us, we would definitely hitch up and we would just go wherever, because our house is kind of, it's what we are in. For here, we talked about going ahead and packing up tonight and leaving, but decided against it, because if we wanted to pull over because of heavy rain, we'd be going with the rain, so it will follow us all the way home. But if we wanted to pull over just to get out of the rain, if it was really bad and we had a bad band come through, then we would be worrying about fighting nighttime coming. So we figured we might as well just hunker down tonight, and then tomorrow we can take our time and pull over if we need to pull over, and let a bad storm go through, rather than, risking driving through something and then having nighttime coming and then driving through it at night. But most of the storms are north of us.
Well, we did have a tornado warning, so the squall is kind of moving to the north, and it's coming off the Gulf, so it's north-northwest, north-northeast, moving north-northeast, and coming off the ocean, and stuff is a little bit farther to the west of us right now. So it looked like once this band goes through, it won't be so bad. And the bands haven't been bad at all where we're at. It's just been rainy, except we had that tornado warning, and we really didn't have much wind. You got a gust once, but that was just a micro burst kind of thing.
We had like I was in there by myself, and a storm popped up, and we had our awning out. And generally our awning is fine in the rain, as long as we knock it down a little bit and let it drain. And all of a sudden I heard bam, and looked up, and the awning was like bouncing. So I retracted the awning really, really fast, and then it's fine. It ended up being okay. Griswold family vacay is in the house now. Woohoo!
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Guys, I want to say that I really appreciate the love. People say it all the time, like the RV community and the YouTube community is really, really great. I've hopped on some of these channels and talked and met some really great people. They've shown us a lot of support. So y'all are just a bunch of just kind-hearted, wonderful, caring, helpful people.
Yeah, we appreciate you, because Sherry's doing all that legwork on the social media, networking and all that. I do networking at my job out in public. So I just happened to be on the river while she was working, and my phone started to blow up with all these YouTube new subscribers and comments and stuff. So I was real appreciative of what Sherry was doing, and of course connecting with you guys, and you guys spreading the word a little, because we do need a little help. We just started. And we're not trying to put a bunch of money into something that's not making money back, but we're also, RVing is our lifestyle. We love it. So we're trying to have a delicate balance without putting a bunch of money out. It's easy to go throw a bunch of money into something because you're just excited, but we also want to have a delicate balance of not spending, overspending on something that's not really making us money.
But we have a good time doing it.
But we have a great time doing it.
And if we can help other people, that's kind of what this whole world's about.
And that's why I'm pulling out old footage when I'm making these videos during the COVID lockdown. I'm pulling old camping footage off my computer and making videos out of it, even though it was not intended for that purpose. So I'm glad my old videoing habits have helped to contribute to this YouTube channel. So you guys are helping make it even better, and we appreciate it very much. So
yeah, lots of hearts and lots of loves and lots of thumbs up. I agree. That's it. If any of y'all, I'm definitely on. I made sure I hit notifications for everybody, so that way I know when you guys go live. So I'm going to hop on as much as I can, and keep showing support and doing what we do for each other. We appreciate it.
And she has been doing it, because she's like, oh, so-and-so's on, let me get on. So-and-so's on, let me get on.
Yep.
So I appreciate everybody, what they're doing and paying it forward, just like
yeah, exactly. Pay it forward. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And anything we learn to help other people, because that's what I did. Anything we learn we can help share with other people to make it easier on them is something that I enjoy doing. I love teaching, and sharing information and things that I've learned, because I remember what it was like when I first time I ever had to dump my black tank. I had no idea how to do it. And yeah, and I was like, okay, I dumped my gray tank and then my black tank, and I'm like, okay, what's that smell? And of course, I learned later you dump the black tank first and then the gray tank. And so, those are simple basics that we can take for granted, but newbies have no idea how to do that. So those are small, important things to help new people. So that's something that we love to do, and I know I love doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I didn't get to fly the drone because of the bad weather that set in. So that's kind of one drag of this trip, is no drone footage. And we are at a state park, which is illegal to do. So I literally was thinking about finding a road close to the river and parking and flying the drone up in the air and kind of flying over to the river. But the weather hasn't cooperated.
Thanks, Daydream. You have a great movie night. That's probably what we'll end up. Well, we're gonna have
a game night.
We're gonna have a game night. We're gonna try to do games.
Remind me to videotape it.
Yeah.
We got to set up the GoPro or whatever inside our camper. My sister and her friend are going to come over and we're going to play some games and have some fun inside the RV. And we did some cooking today.
We did.
And you did some yesterday?
I did.
So
I made some yummy chicken last night, and then we had steaks today, and I'm going to make some keto peanut butter cookies in our RV. I'm going to compare our RV oven and our toaster oven. We're going to see which one does it. Hey, April. So if anybody wants to hop on, I did post that link. So if you click that link, I think, again, this is new. I mean, StreamYard is new for us. I got to figure out how to get some of these banner things off of there. But if you want to hop on here with us, feel free. Click that link and you can hop on here with us. I mean, it can't be any worse than what we're looking like.
We're like homeless in our truck.
We look like we're homeless.
Because we got everything that can't get wet in the back of our pickup truck in our cab.
Need a pool noodle?
We got a pool noodle. We got a box here that we put our wraps.
There's our dining room table right there.
Yeah, that's right.
Our dining room table's in there. So, yeah, we got it all.
Yeah, if anybody has followed our channel in the past, we Sherry came up with this great idea for us to make a workstation out of the dinette area. So we were able to remove the dinette table.
Hi, Gary.
And make a piece of furniture that I can put my computer, my desktop on, and have a little keyboard table and then some storage on the side. So that's why we have the table in here, because last camping trip at Itchituckney, we didn't have the table, and my sister was like, where's the table? We want to play games on your dinette. And I'm like, oh, I forgot it. So that's why it's in our truck, so we can break it out and play games on it today. As soon as we get done with our live, we're going to go play some games in our camper with our family.
We actually bought some new ones today.
Yeah, we bought a new game to play on the table. I don't know what it's called, but it's like Connects and Pong.
It's like a combination of Connect,
Pong
4, and Pong.
Yeah, you bounce the ping pong balls into cups. Well, this is something like that, and then it connects like Connect 3 or Connect 4 or something.
Yeah, so you bounce it and then you bounce it into the thing, and then you can,
It's like a funnel, but it's oval.
I don't know if anybody has seen it. It looked like it was fun. April, we got a new game to try tonight.
Yeah, I told her already. I told her about it. It's like a
Connect 4 with Pong.
Yes, and we did buy the regular Pong games.
And we bought the regular Pong.
So you can, shoot the ping pong ball into the solo cups.
Yep, we got that.
Obviously, the weather's not going to cooperate tonight.
No.
But if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
The weather's not cooperating. And yes, that's Walmart.
Yes, and I'm relaxing over here because I gotta lean in to get into the shot. So I have a bad back. I don't want to ruin my back by doing this. So I'm twisting my body so I can get in. But yeah, if you got any questions about us, feel free to ask. We'd like to answer them. To learn about us and
I'd like to learn about you guys too.
Yeah, if you haven't said where you're from, please let us know. And how's the weather there?
I want somebody to try to hop on here with us.
Well, I
want to see if I can figure out how to do it. So I want somebody who wants to be our experiment. It's not like we have a lot of people watching, and so you won't get that embarrassed. There's only 7 people.
Yeah, we also just came to my mind that we have some bumper stickers and shirts on order to get made. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks, we'll have some bumper stickers and shirts. And we're going to be working on some premium content for the Patreon.
Yep.
And also somebody else from our YouTube community mentioned PayPal. So to make donations right now, you can make donations to us on my PayPal account to my email. And my email is Robert, ROBERT, Charest, CHAREST, RC1 at AOL.com. I have a PayPal account.
Yep.
So we're obviously looking to improve a lot of things with how we make our content. My computer's about 5 years old. It still works fine, but the memory and all that stuff slows down. But it still works great. We're making editing videos with Final Cut Pro, and it works pretty good. It's starting to slow down, but it still works pretty good. Anything comes to your mind, let us know.
I want this weather to stop raining.
Well, we also have some more trips planned, and we're going to be off next weekend. We'll be home. And
we've done 2 weekends in a row.
That's right. We did 2 weekends in a row. We did Itchitucknee last weekend and Rainbow Springs this weekend. And we're taking next weekend off. And then we're going to another place. And then after that, we're going to another spring.
Another spring.
And then after that, we're going to the Keys.
Woo!
Yeah, go catch some lobster. That's going to be
time.
That is going to be the most phenomenal video that I might have to break into more than one video, because it's going to be hopefully 2 weeks in the Keys. Can you imagine being 2 weeks at the prime Bahia Honda State Park? We won't be on the water, but we'll still be at that prime location.
Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. Random things that you see in the Walmart parking lot. Boots. There's boots.
Yeah, I saw them.
Like somebody just walk out of their boots. I don't know.
Epic RC Adventure.
Epic RV Adventures.
RV Adventures. RC. I'm thinking RC.
Yeah, so Robert has an RC channel.
I have an RC channel. It's called RC1 Hobbies on YouTube. So I do radio-controlled airplanes, drones, trucks, cars. And it's a lot of fun to do. So that's my hobby. Is RVing is a hobby, but my first one was radio control, racing, and fun. So check it out when you get a chance.
Yeah.
Anybody got any other things they want to talk about? Ask questions. Let us know. Oh, we have another announcement that we're not going to share yet, but something's looking like it's going to possibly change in the next week, which is going to improve our RV experience. So it hasn't happened yet, but it's looking really good. So we're looking forward to sharing that announcement when it happens. We'll hopefully by next weekend, by our next live, it will have happened, and we can share pictures of that and video of that. So that's pretty big news for us. Really? And exciting. It's definitely RV related.
An RV big related thing.
Yes.
Wonder what that could be.
But anyway, moving on to other topics.
I have brown hair now.
Sherry has brown hair. Last time you had blonde, didn't you?
Yeah. I have brown hair.
Something different about you. Yeah, exciting. That's right.
It is. It's
very exciting.
It was overdue. Wow, the rain is picking up.
Yeah. So again, any questions out there? Things you want to talk about in our RV lifestyle? What are some things we've had? Some little things we have to adjust to full-time RVing, things we weren't used to adjusting to when we were part-time RVing. One of them is defrosting our freezer.
Yeah.
We had that happen after about 4 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Our freezer started to not freeze things.
Had lots of ice built up in it.
Right. So I had to take everything out of the freezer, put it in a little cold bag, and then get the hair dryer out and chip all the ice away from the back of the freezer, because we're not used to full timing. So we've never had to do that, because every time we do a weekend, we shut off the refrigerator and we don't have an issue. But now that's something new we have to deal with on a regular basis. And of course, another thing is filling up your black water tank. We've never done that. So now we found out how high we can go. We didn't have any accidents.
No, but it's like we play Russian roulette with our gray tanks and our black tank. So we have 2 gray tanks and a black tank.
Yes.
How
So
far can you go?
so I don't, any of you that have looked inside your toilet to see how high the black water is, and on ours, and I'm sure it's the same, you see a approximate 3-inch tube going straight down into your tank, and you're like, okay, can you go to the top of the tube or halfway to the top? What's the highest point you can go? And of course, we're doing research and asking other people, and they're giving us all the typical things of what happened.
They said it will burp when it gets to the top, so we've yet had it burp.
Yeah, so
I don't think I want to smell that burp.
So anyway, we've got it to where I went. It's at the top of that PVC pipe where it's going to start spilling over into some little cavity just below the floor where the toilet goes down. Yep. So I think we've met our comfort zone.
Where we're staying at now, we have full hookup, so we'll make sure we can take our time tomorrow and we can dump and rinse. And
for those of you who are curious, we can definitely do more than 2 weeks with our black tank. So we're doing really good. We got day jobs, so we're not at home all day. So we can do it more than 2 weeks. I think that's right at 2 weeks and a couple of days to where we need to do a dump. And so we're hoping that we can be camping every other weekend to where we won't have to pay extra to dump and drive extra to go dump. Instead, we can drive to our next campground.
Oh, you know what? That is awesome idea. I said something to Robert about that. I read that plastic folding cutting board. You put them on the back wall of the fridge, and then all you have to do is remove the cutting board with the ice, and you're done. That sounds like a great idea. And I saw somebody else that did that. I think it was on, might have been Changing Lanes or Getaway Couple. I think I saw them do that. I definitely think we need to try that.
And I'm sure Sherry showed a quick video of when we cleaned out our storage underneath our bed, outside storage. We have a nice through storage like a fifth wheel would have on our Transcend Explorer 260 RB. So we have a nice big storage area. So we cleaned out all of that, and I got some more storage bins and did a little more reorganization.
I think I posted that on Instagram. So we're on Instagram and Twitter, and then of course we got Facebook. Was that thunder?
No, that's my windshield wiper. I should turn that off.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I try to take care of Facebook because I'm typically on Facebook. I'm not typically on Instagram or Twitter. So I try to take care of the Facebook stuff, and Sherry takes care of the marketing and networking on the other social platforms, including YouTube. We kind of both work on YouTube.
Freedom Theory.
And
okay.
And what are you reading?
I'm sorry. I'm reading comments, and he's having conversations. So.
And you're talking out loud, so I didn't know if you were talking to me.
No, I'm just talking.
So where was I? Oh, yeah, we cleaned out the storage and reorganized it and swept it out. And now we got all this rain. It's going to be fun in the morning with wet everything, trying to put it away and get ready to go home.
That's the bummer part of it.
Yeah, we're not too far from home, but we're not too close either. It's a good 3+ hours driving safely.
Yeah.
But we do get to drive through the Ocala National Forest on our way home, which is a wonderful, peaceful, relaxing drive versus the interstate or the turnpike going through Orlando. Not everybody likes that. My sister's a little different. She likes to be on the highway and get there as fast as she can. And I'm like, let's enjoy the journey and relax while we're traveling and take breaks and stops as often as we need. So that's a good thing.
You take care too.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching and for hopping on here. I love the support. Thank you. Yeah, so we came up here separate this time. Sometimes it works out where, we can ride together, and sometimes it doesn't. So this trip, I had to work all day Wednesday. So I actually rode up with his sister, and Robert he drove a couple hours earlier. We drove through Orlando, and I guess with all of the riots and all of the police stuff that's going on right now, every overpass and underpass in Orlando was protected by probably 6 to 8 policemen in full riot gear. So it was a little crazy looking. But I guess they were making sure that everybody stayed safe and nothing happened on the underpasses.
I didn't see anything as far as law enforcement.
Did you go through Orlando?
Except no, because I went through the Ocala National Forest, and when I got into Ocala, because I was going from east to west, when I got into Ocala and a little bit into the west side of Ocala, I did see some people holding signs, but it was all peaceful.
Yeah,
that was all I saw relative to that. So I didn't see any of it. But
we're not big news watchers, and I don't keep up with all of that.
The thing that I think
it hurts my heart.
Yeah, the thing that's really important, I think, is our faith in a God that's bigger than all our situations. So without him, we could be in a panic mode, but we know that our God is bigger than any situation that we're going to have to face, and we trust him, and whatever he lets happen in our lives is for our own good. So it's not easy to live, but we cannot worry about everything. We'll be cautious and concerned to an extent to where it's healthy but not unhealthy. So sometimes we just gotta
we believe in our God, and we believe that he's got our back, and he's gonna get us through all of this, and
pray for the best in people. That's what we do. We pray for this country. We pray for this world. We pray for people to have calm and cool heads and to love their neighbor more than they love themselves. And we can all have a great life if we put others in front of ourselves instead of putting ourselves in front of others. So care for each other, love on each other, pay it forward, help people out without expecting anything in return, and we'll all have a better life. So I refuse to see the evil in everything. We're going to look for the good in everything.
Yeah. Well, that's how we've always lived.
Yeah.
That's kind of our philosophy is, I'm say we're both pretty positive people.
Yeah. So we've been having a good time camping. We heard about my sister and my brother went home today in their Class C's, and one of them had a blowout. But thankful a Good Samaritan came by and helped him repair his tire, change it out. So everything worked out good because somebody helped another person. So that's always something to share, is when people do good for others. So we're very thankful for the Good Samaritans out there. And, I always try to carry extra tools and lots of heavy duty stuff to help other people if I can on the road, and try to be cautious about it also. So thank you for those Good Samaritans out there. They are very appreciative.
Yeah, that could have been bad. I mean, we don't know the whole the whole deal. We just got the message that they had a blowout.
And we've been very fortunate since we've gotten our new RV back in November. We haven't had any serious issues at all, especially on the road. We've had a flat tire, but it was from a valve stem that broke. And we did just recently installed our new tire monitoring system, so it can keep track of our tire pressure and temperatures as we're driving. And it's done its job. When we were at Itch-Kentucky and got loaded up and ready to go, turned on the tire pressure and monitoring system, and it alerted me to a little bit of low pressure in one tire. It wasn't bad. It was just a few psi down.
Yeah.
So it actually helped me because I have a tire pump, but the valve that screws on to the valve stem was not very good, and it was leaking air. So I have to change that. And thank God it happened at the campground where I could ask my brother, hey, you got a tire pump? And he had one, and we pumped my tire real fast. But then that lets me know
that's on our list now.
I have a weak link in my system. I need to go get a new valve, screw-in valve thing so I can pump up my tire without having losing air rather than gaining air.
We lost some PSI instead of adding some PSI.
And apologize for the lighting in here because it's starting to get dark and we're in our pickup truck and it doesn't have a lot of lights. Oh, wait, let's try this. Oh, look at that.
I don't know. Is that going to help?
Yeah. The visor light. Thank you. Look at that. How's that? That's much better.
Epic RV adventure. I can't tempt you to hop on that link and join us live. Anyone?
Oh, wow.
I want to try it. I asked on some of these live feeds, okay, so do we do StreamYard, or we do the YouTube studio? And everybody kept saying StreamYard. And I went on there and I looked at it and I learned quite a bit. I watched a couple YouTube videos. Yeah, we got some ambiance now. And I do like, there's a lot of things that we can do with StreamYard that we can't do with YouTube Studio. And we definitely are nowhere near the 1,000 subscribers to go live from a mobile device. So we kind of have limitations on what we can do. So we're using my MacBook to do this. And we're using StreamYard, but obviously I don't like that banner up there. I got to get rid of it. And I figured out a little bit, but I want to see what it looks like when I have somebody join me.
Yeah, and
Victoria, are you on your cell phone or are you on your computer?
Yeah, because Sherry and I jumped on, what was it? Who was
it? It's really fun. Yeah, Gina.
We were jumped on Gina's
van life.
live chat, and it was nice. It's fun to do, and we appreciate again the cross marketing to get us out to the country to promote our channel. Because we want to get better and bigger and reach out to more people.
What do you mean, our epic RV adventures? You're multitasking and you can't just do one more multitasking thing? We'll forgive you. It's all good. It's all good. At some point, I want to get on yours, or you need to get on mine. We would love to chit chat with you and have you on.
Something new that Sherry added to our RV is a little short cat tower, like 2 foot tall, for the kitty cat, for Oscar.
Yeah.
Because Oscar didn't have any cat tower to climb on. He was always on the back of our recliners and on my computer desk and on the bed. So he needs something that he feels like a king cat. And she got him a little cat tower.
And I had to modify it a little bit. And
she put it on top of the computer desk so he feels like he's higher than everybody else. You know, that's how cats want to be. They want to be up top.
But then it was too high, and I think it was intimidating to him because he couldn't figure out how to get. There was not a lot of space for him to kind of jump up onto it or to jump down safely. So then I had to kind of take it apart and modify it, and I think that's going to work. And then I think we might get. I'm going to see if I can find a used dog crate, like just a big wire crate. And he likes to be outside, so maybe when we're home, I can put him out in the crate when we're sitting outside. I don't think I'd want to take it camping with us because, like, we've both found ticks on us on this trip. So I don't want him to get a tick.
Yes. In Florida, woods,
Yeah.
there are ticks here too. And yeah.
Wilbur likes RVing. Tell Dennis he likes RVing.
Yeah, I don't think I went far into the woods. I went like 3 steps into the woods to grab a piece of wood to throw in the fire. And I sat down and there was a tick on my knee just crawling around. So I happened to be grilling. So I was grilling the tick right away. Put him right out the grill.
And then I had one that was like right in the top of my head.
Yes. So you have to check your body when you get out of the woods here for ticks.
We didn't have that problem last weekend, but I don't want to take Oscar out in it. Is our audio sound okay? Because it's raining pretty hard here.
Yeah, can you hear the rain? Because I can.
Yeah, it's.
I know we got a squall coming through, and hopefully there'll be a last squall for the night. Kind of put a damper on, the campfire. I literally was going to start a campfire, and I put a tarp over it because it started to rain, and it's been on it all day. That was last night. It's been on it all day, and I was hoping to be able to pull it off and light a fire tonight, but it's going to go, all that firewood's going to go back into my container and back home for the next trip.
Yeah, it's pouring.
We're very fortunate also is my sister knows somebody that has a humongous supply of oak wood that we're able to go back and get more of. So we have a nice supply of oak wood.
That's it right now.
Okay.
I'm getting wet. I can't do that. Not a good idea.
Well, it's good you can't hear the rain.
That's good.
It's not that bad. It's just...
I just don't know where the microphone is on the laptop, where it might be picking it up. Because it sounds fairly loud. So, Victoria, are you still in the Outer Banks? Or did you just go for a couple days? Did you find a house there yet? As soon as I saw that picture, I knew exactly where you were at.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Well,
I'd like to go back there for a visit. It's so beautiful.
Oh, today we went to visit Sherry's parents that live within 30 minutes of where we're camping. So we went by her parents, and her mom cooked us a brunch while we were there. We visited for a couple hours and then broke it off and came back to look for a spot to do this live, and thought we had one until this weather came in.
Yeah.
So we were going to have, like I said, we were going to have this nice restaurant right on the Rainbow River. We could show you the clear water, and there were people in rafts floating by. It was going to be a great live on scene.
If you are on our Instagram, I posted a picture. It was Swampy's. So I posted the picture from where we were hoping to be sitting. And that was that. I don't think I can.
What is a Choco Winity? Did you post this, Yippee, or just?
I did. Yep, I posted Yippee.
Yeah, what is?
She's putting an offer on a house.
Oh, because that's a city. Choco Winity.
Is that I don't know where that's at, Victoria. Is that in Manio? Is it like a new community?
It's a town on the Pamlico Sound.
Oh, awesome.
That's great.
Yay.
We hope to pay off enough debt in the next 2 years, depending on the housing market in Florida. We hope to get a place within the next couple of years to be a home base.
Yeah.
And it just depends on what the market does and what's available.
And jobs.
We're not picky. Yeah, in our job, we're not picky. We're hoping that we can get just mainly some land, and we don't care if it's a mobile home or 2-bedroom, 1-bath. The most important thing is that we got somewhere to call home, and we can park the RV there and not annoy neighbors and have a homeowners association to tell us what we can and cannot do, and be near family.
Yeah.
And we're kind of excited for our sister, April. My sister, April, she's going to be looking like she's going to get a new job, a promotion, and hopefully that will help her in her endeavors to get a better truck to pull her RV, and who knows, maybe another RV.
Maybe, yeah, Victoria, we're doing the steps, so we got to get there. We don't have a ton of debt, but we got a little bit.
Yeah, the thing that we're possibly going to pick up, maybe, or something add to us next week is an unexpected expense that we were not planning to do, and we thought about all our options and the plus and minuses of all the options, and it's definitely going to fly in the face of, if it works, if it goes through, won't be paying off debt. So we're kind of sad about that.
It's going to slow us down a little bit.
It will definitely slow us down.
It's one of those things where you have to weigh the pros and the cons, and we'll talk about it more next.
I wouldn't call Dave Ramsey and ask him what to do, because we know what he would say.
He would tell us no.
He would say no.
Nope.
So we are not doing it by the book on Dave Ramsey's way, but his way is great.
Yeah.
It's a great way to do it, and I think it is.
It is what we're doing.
And I was talking to my sister about it. We know that most of it is for people that can fall and falter and aren't very disciplined, but we're not going to talk it off at all. It's a great way to do it, and that's what we're using mostly, is everything that he teaches and applying it to our lives.
Yeah, you want to hear that call? Nope.
No way.
Nope.
No, because I've watched a lot of Dave Ramsey, and I already know
exactly what he's going to say.
Exactly what he would say.
Exactly what he's going to say. But
and my brother-in-law said it to my face. So anyway,
it'll be a little more clear probably next weekend.
The good thing is we don't have much expenses, so we're paying down debt at a very rapid rate. Matter of fact, my credit is going up. And
which, I mean, with Dave Ramsey, it doesn't matter whether or not our credit
just
goes
because
up
I've
or
been
down.
paying off debt, my credit goes up because I'm paying off debt, and I still have some debt, so it looks great. I still have some debt, so my credit report looks really good.
Even though, according to Dave Ramsey, you want your credit report to actually
you don't want a credit.
Zero.
You don't want any credit.
Yeah.
If you have cash, so we have cash, and we have good credit.
We've got our little stockpile. So.
Yes, but we're saving it for an emergency, and we're also, with COVID going on, we didn't have to pay certain debts right away, so we're letting the nest egg build up a little bit, and once this seems to have already simmered down, so we've been talking about what debt we want to pay next. So we're going to be able to pay probably a quarter of a big debt off within next weekend, most likely, and then within the next month we'll be able to do another big chunk off of that. So I'm hoping within 2 months, maybe 3 months, Sherry will own her car. Own her car outright, and then we got a few other little things to attack. But that's a major monthly payment to our windfall.
Yep.
Because
that'll be a big one that we can roll over into something else. So
we're already doing pretty good because we aren't paying.
We don't have a mortgage. We don't have rent. We don't have a mortgage. We don't have utilities. We do pay a little bit towards his sister.
Yeah, we just pay electric and water.
So what we added to them, we give them some money for that. But yeah, we're definitely saving a ton of money doing what we're doing, and I actually am loving it.
Yeah, it's a great life, and I pray that it will continue till we get a house, or a small piece of land.
Yeah.
That we can, if we get a piece of vacant land, we can pay to have, a sewer or septic hooked up, and we can pay to have electric hooked up, and that can be, our camper can be our place to live and keep doing what we're doing till we are debt free.
I'd be happy doing that.
Yeah, I think that would almost be ideal.
Yep.
The only other better situation would be like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath home with a garage. That would be cool, but that would be pretty expensive, I'm sure, in a rural area.
Yeah. And I would like to find a way to integrate my family, my parents, into that. That's a whole nother, we can go down that trail. We'd be doing that for a while, but yeah.
Does anybody have any camping plans in the next couple of weeks? What's your camping plans? Where are you going? Like I said, we're camping right now, and tomorrow we're going back home to go back to our jobs. And we have a full week of stuff to do, and we'll be off next weekend, and then the weekend after we'll be camping again, and then we'll be off 1 week, and then we'll be camping again. We'll be off a week, and then we'll be going to the Keys. So we got
2
a
weeks.
full itinerary. So what is some of your plans? Where you're going camping next, and how long you're going to be there? Is it going to be a weekend? Is it going to be 5 days? What's it going to be? Because we're coming up to an hour, so we're obviously going to be cutting this off fairly soon. We got to go play some games with April and Cindy for our game night in our RV. And the rain is coming down now pretty good. It must be right in the middle of a
squall.
A squall or a rain band.
Yeah.
So, any plans to go camping? Anybody got plans? Or any other questions?
Our epic RV adventure. Are you guys full-timers? I know you're multitasking, so we might be running off in the background. But I wasn't sure whether or not I met so many of y'all over this past week. I'm not sure. I don't remember whether or not you guys were full-timers or not.
We see somebody else just hopped on. Welcome to the chat. We've been on for almost an hour. So we're getting near the end of our chat. Chime in. Let us know you're there, who you are. If you just chimed in, let us know who you are, and we'll respond. And we're in a Walmart parking lot because that's the only place we could get a good Wi-Fi signal. Our campground signal is really bad, so we couldn't do our live from our camper, which would be ideal. If you look back at our last week's live, we did it from Itchitucky Springs campground, and it was spotty and pixelated. What do you call it? Pixelated video, so it wasn't all that great. So we decided to go off-site to get a great Wi-Fi signal. I hope it looks good from our end. So far, it's been really good, even in the midst of a tropical storm wave. We're still getting good live stream.
You're still trying to, our epic RV adventures is still trying to figure out the plans, meeting with a realtor this week, so close to full time. That is awesome. I'll tell you what, it's kind of scary at first when we went through it, trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to do this? What are we going to get rid of? Where are we going to store things? What's going to fit in our camper? Do I really need to have all these clothes? Do I need to have, 50 purses and all these shoes? But once I finally just said, I got rid of a lot of my stuff. Robert had a lot of more tools and that kind of stuff, but I basically just was like to him, I'm ready to let it go. Let's lighten up the load. It was like a burden that got released.
Sherry had all kind of furniture.
And I just said, that's it. I feel like right now it's just, let's just do it. But if we're going to do it, we need to do it. And so we yard saled it and Facebook Marketplace it. And once everything was gone, it was a huge relief. And it's kind of neat now because I fit more in the camper than what I thought. Most of the clothes I wear, I have enough clothes in the camper for a couple weeks. So it actually works out pretty good. All of my makeup and all that girly stuff, I managed to, it fits in there just fine. I don't feel like we're having to sacrifice a whole lot. So I hope you have just as easy time as we did. And if there's anything, our Epic RV Adventures, that we can help you with, let us know, because we went through that. We probably planned about 2 months, and then COVID hit, and we decided, you know what, we're still going to do it, and we still did it.
Yeah, and I think once you do the minimal lifestyle, you get used to it. It's not a big loss. I don't seem to miss a whole lot of stuff. I kind of enjoy the adventure so far. It's only been, 2 months?
Yeah.
Not even 2 months. But so far, I got the benefits. One of the benefits is less money going out, keeping more money, and also being closer to my family. That was one of the reasons.
Closer to mine.
Closer to our family. I'm real close to my family. As a matter of fact, lived in my family's backyard. So, and then
we do.
I have a son and a daughter that are, real close, and I have grandchildren that I'm able to visit on a regular basis, which is a big benefit, because where I lived before, I was an hour away from my family, from my grandkids, my kids, and my siblings. So the benefits for us has outweighed any kind of negative as far as possessions. And our sister that we're at her place is she's a social butterfly, so she has parties and get-togethers, and she's got a pool, screen-in porch, so it's actually a pleasant experience being on her property, because the party comes to us and we don't have to go anywhere and to have a party. And my family members got to come by, my daughters and my grandkids came by, and we all swam in the pool. It was really a big benefit. We've
actually had a sleepover in the camper, so we made a little bed up for his grandson to spend the night one night. It was pretty cool.
Wow. So it says here, our Epic RV Adventure says they were out for 3 months before COVID hit.
Yeah. I like the term most timers.
Yeah, that's a good term.
That's pretty cool.
It is a good term.
Most timers. Well, then you'll be turning into full timers.
Right. Well, let's see. We're approaching the 1 hour mark. I think we should wrap it up.
We gotta
get back to our sipster and friend and have some partying, and play some games in the RV. And so, we're gonna premiere a video tomorrow. It's Rainbow Springs.
It's where we're at right now, but it was last year.
Yes, last year at Rainbow Springs. And I'm working on some more vault footage stuff coming up. St. Augustine, Florida is coming up. Working on all kinds of old footage to put up. That when I say old, it's a year old. It's not that old. But it's not up to current what we've been doing because of COVID. But since Itchituckney, and then this weekend, I got lots of video footage to make some videos.
Lots of work to do.
Got a lot of work to do. So we really appreciate and you guys coming on board, and we're planning on doing another live next weekend. So hopefully you guys can make it.
We will, Victoria. We're going to figure out how to do maybe a virtual game day or game night.
That'd be fun. I think that's a great idea.
I think we could try to figure that out. All right. Well, everybody stay safe and have fun, and we will check you later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.